Jennifer Lopez is opening up about raising her teenage twins in the spotlight. For her new Vogue Mexico cover, the 53-year-old admitted her 15-year-old twins, Emme and Max, whom she shares with her ex-husband, Marc Anthony, have started questioning her choices. Quote, "You will always adore your children. There is an acceptance they have of you. And then as they get older, they start to wonder, why are we doing this? Why is my mom doing that? Do I have to do that too?" That's where they start to challenge you. But although her kids are experiencing this phase now, the singer understands that most people go through similar changes as they grow up. Quote, "You probably remember when you were a teenager and you gave your mom a hard time. And I don't think it's because they're not good kids. Rather, they just want to know, to learn. They want answers." This isn't the first time the Hustler star has talked about her kids' struggle with having famous parents. Back in May, she admitted on a roundtable with Odyssey that they've just started opening up to her about how being in the spotlight has impacted them.
First of all, I think being the child of famous parents is really not something that many people can understand, and I feel for them for that because they didn't choose that.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that whenever they must feel, and I haven't talked to them a lot about this, but they have just started letting me know, like, how people treat them and do things like that. So when they walk into the room, that's what people are thinking about. They're not seeing them for who they are. And I think that has to be a really hard thing for them. So I would love to be able to protect them from that.
The JLo Beauty founder also admitted she would love to protect her kids from being judged by people they don't know.
Everybody has to deal with being bullied. You know, like you said, it doesn't matter who you are, you could get bullied. But being judged by people that you don't even know in a way it is, I think, really difficult for them to kind of grow up and be themselves. It's just like they know that there's a lens on them, and that's hard. Probably not very relatable thing to say because a lot of people don't understand, and they're like, okay, so you're famous and your kids are blah, 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 right? But it's hard for them, I think. And I did that to them. And so that, you know, again, like we have this guilt as moms, like what we do and what we bought into their lives, right?
Although JLo can't protect her kids from everything, that isn't stopping her from improving as a mom. Back in May, she told Access Hollywood how filming her latest project, The Mother, made her a better parent.
One thing you said that I thought was really beautiful is you said you became a better mom while filming this film.
Yeah.
How so?
I did, because I felt like I was thinking about a lot of things. Because like I said, my kids were coming from being like babies into being 12 and 13 years old, like Lucy. And they start challenging you. And they start, you know, the little babies that wanted to curl up with you and watch movies with you and let me get in your bed and all that kind of stuff is gone. And they don't want you to hug them. And they're starting to go, wait a minute, talk back to you, and you say go upstairs, like, why do I have to go upstairs now? You're like, what's happening? And so it really made me kind of delve deeply into thinking about the mother and the kind of mother that she wants to be and wishes she was. Made me kind of think about that for my own life too. It kind of just made me think about it, and because I am a mom, I was able to feel that very kind of deeply, and it was a cathartic experience in that way. And I do think it made me a better mother because it made me think about it a lot.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, not that I don't think about being a mom a lot, I do, but when you kind of do a character, you delve like thousands of feet deep into the psyche of things sometimes, just so you can kind of find something to grab onto that's going to feel real on camera, on screen, and really kind of touch people's hearts. And it made me think of things in a very, in a way that made me feel influenced in my own life as well. It was a weird thing, yeah.
Well, this movie makes it clear Mama knows best.
Yes.
And your mom said she had been praying for you and your husband for 20 years.
Bennifer shipper.
I know.
The OG Bennifer shipper.
Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah.
No.
Did you know Ben?
I think when we were together 20 years ago, my mom really liked Ben. She loved Ben. We all did. And so maybe she did. I don't know.
Yeah. And I gotta ask you, just because I was like shocked by this, Ben speaks Spanish.
Yeah, really great Spanish. He spent time in Mexico when he was a kid, and so he loves the culture and he loves the people and he loves speaking Spanish, and he learned it then, and he's kind of kept it up and his whole life, and really loves speaking Spanish.
Yeah.
I get very self-conscious because I didn't grow up in Puerto Rico, or you know what I mean, and so I speak Spanish and I know Spanish. I know Spanish well, but I still get self-conscious. Not him.
That is so awesome.